All right, here we go. Just like I promised, Dinorella explanation coming up. So when you're filling out this form, you start here with the main characters. I have the main characters are Dinorella, Doris, Dora, Fairy Dactyl, and Duke Dudley. I hope you agree. And the setting, I thought, oh, this book is written during dinosaur times. It's not like we have the year. And it happens in the dinosaurs' dens and among the sand dunes. I hope you agree. Now, again, remember, rising action happens after you figure out what the initial conflict is. What's going on? Why are we even writing the story? Well, we find out that the character Dinorella has mean roommates who boss her around and call her names. That's a conflict. That's the start of the story. And then the rising action. What's happening around that conflict? Well, Dinorella is being bossed around by her roommates and she is cleaning and working so hard. Dinorella is dependable, but her roommates are demanding and mean. Bad job, roommates. And then number two, rising action. There's usually three, remember. One day, a Carter invitation came for Duke Dudley's dinosaur dance. Everyone wants to go, but Dinorella's sisters say she can't because she's too dull and has no dinosaur jewels. They're not nice. Number three in the rising action. It's building up the tension. Fairy Dactyl shows up to Dinorella and tells her she can go to the dance and gives her diamonds to wear. Thank goodness for those fairy dactyls. The climax, the most exciting part, where the trauma, the intrigue, the something big is happening here. When Dinorella shows up to the dance, a Deinonychus was dragging off the Duke ready to eat him. Dinorella is brave and takes action to help the Duke. You have to admit, that was a surprise. That was the most exciting part of the story. Now, falling action means what happens, explains it in a few steps, how the story is going to resolve itself. You can't end the book there. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So the falling action is what's going to happen. The falling action number one, Dinorella climbs the dunes and throws dirt balls and scares off the Deinonychus who thinks she is the devil. That's a little scary. Number two, the Duke decides to marry the damsel who helped rescue him. Dinorella's roommates say it was them, but the Duke doesn't think so because the diamonds don't match. Number three, the fairy dactyl shows up and reveals that it was Dinorella who saved the Duke. And then how does it end? The Duke agrees because the diamonds match and the Duke and Dinorella dance off into the dawn, assuming maybe that they're going to get married and live happily ever after. All right, well, what was the main idea or goal of the story? You can't know that till you read the whole thing. And the goal or main idea is that you are noticed when you are brave and help others. Nice. At least that's what I think. What do you think? And then that was Dinorella by Pamela Duncan Edwards. And the type of book or genre is that it was a fairy tale. Great job. We are done.